Hello friends and welcome to Pendulum IS, and today we'll be discussing UPSC Current Affair quiz of 1st June 2020. So let's start the session. The first question is, which of the following is true about State Election Commissioner? The Governor of the state appoints the State Election Commissioner. The state legislature can change the method of the appointment and removal of the State Election Commissioner. Both statements are true and none of these statements is true. So the correct answer is option C, that is both statements are true. The State Election Commissioner, tasked with the responsibility of elections of the Panchayati Raj institutions and urban local bodies, are appointed by the Governor. The Governor shall determine, subject to the provision of any law made by the state legislature, the condition of service and tenure of office, but the Election Commission shall not be removed except as the judge of a state high court. Also, his condition of service shall not be varied to his disadvantage according to Article 243K. Therefore, the correct answer is option C. Which of the following has to give information under RTI Act of 2005? Private entities substantially funded by the government, private entity under the PPP contract, services of Reliance Infrastructure, Panchayati Raj institution, research and analysis wing. You have to select the correct answer from the codes given below: 1, 2, 3 and 4, 2, 3 and 4, 4 and 5 only, 1, 3 and 4. So the correct answer is option A, that is 1, 2, 3 and 4. According to the Right to Information Act 2005, public authorities mean all authorities and bodies under the union government, state government or local bodies, and non-governmental bodies that are substantially funded directly or indirectly by the public funds also fall within the ambit of RTI. Therefore, public authority includes private entities receiving substantial fund from the government and projects under the public-private partnership. Since Reliance Infrastructure provides public utility service, so it comes under RTI. Panchayati Raj institutions are the local authorities, so they also come under RTI. RAW, being an intelligence agency, is exempted from giving information under Section 8 of the RTI Act. Therefore, the correct answer is option A. Moving to the next question, which of the following is true about the Bar Council of India? So first, it is a statutory body. Second, it regulates legal education in India. Third, Attorney General of India is the ex officio member of the council. So you have to select the correct answer from the codes given below: 2 and 3, 1 and 3, 1 and 2, 1, 2 and 3. So the correct answer will be option D, that is 1, 2 and 3. The Bar Council of India, it is a statutory body established under Section 4 of the Advocates Act 1961 to regulate the legal practice and legal education in India. It prescribes the professional and educational standards. It also grants affiliation to the law schools and universities. Some other functions of the Bar Council of India are: it lays down the procedure to be followed by disciplinary committees, safeguard the right of advocates, dispose of matter which may be referred by a State Bar Council, conduct seminars and publish journals and papers of legal interest, provide legal aid to the poor, recognize foreign qualifications in law, manage and invest funds of the Bar Council, provide for the elections of its member who shall run the Bar Councils, provide legal aid to the scheduled caste. It consists of members elected from each State Bar Council and the Attorney General of India and the Solicitor General of India as its ex officio members. Therefore, the correct answer is option D. Let's move to the next question. Which of the following is true about Valayani Lake? Valayani Lake is in Kerala. It is the only brackish water lake in South India. Ayan Kali boat race is conducted in this lake. You have to select the correct answer from the codes given below: 1, 2 and 3, 1 and 3, 1 only, 3 only. So the correct answer is option B, that is option 1 and 3 is right. Valayani Lake is the freshwater and largest lake in Kerala. It is also known as Valayani Kayal as it is a brackish water lake. In this lake, annual boat race, that is Mahatma Ayan Kali boat race, is conducted on the occasion of Onam. Therefore, the correct answer is option B. Let's move to the next question. Which of the following is true about THAAD? So it is a high altitude area defense system. It provides for the space-based and ground-based surveillance system. South Korea is one of the 5 countries where it has been deployed. You have to select the correct answer from the codes given below: 1, 2 and 3, 1 and 2 only, 2 only, 2 and 3 only. So the correct answer is option A, 1, 2 and 3. THAAD stands for Terminal High Altitude Area Defense, and it is a transportable ground-based missile defense system which is manufactured by the US company Lockheed Martin. And THAAD is equipped with space-based and ground-based surveillance stations which transfer data about the incoming missile and informs the THAAD interceptor missile of the threat. THAAD is alarmed about incoming missiles by space-based satellites with infrared sensors. It has been deployed in Osan City in South Korea. It is the city in which the US has deployed its THAAD system to keep an eye on the activities of North Korea. This anti-ballistic missile defense system has been designed and previously deployed in UAE, Guam, Israel and Romania. Talking about THAAD system, it provides the critical capability to defend against short and medium range ballistic missiles. It has the ability to intercept missiles inside and outside the atmosphere. It defends population centers and high-value infrastructures. It is interoperable with other ballistic missile defense systems also, and it is highly mobile and deployable worldwide. Hence, the correct answer is option A. Moving to the next question. Which of the following state government has launched the Rozgar Setu scheme for skilled workers? And the options are Chhattisgarh, Uttar Pradesh, Rajasthan and Madhya Pradesh. So the correct answer is option D, that is Madhya Pradesh. Recently, the Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh, Shivraj Singh Chauhan, has launched Rozgar Setu scheme to help secure employment for skilled migrant workers. Uttar Pradesh government had announced that it will sign an MOU with industry associations to create employment for 10 lakh rural migrant workers. Also, Madhya Pradesh government has started survey under the Center Swamitva Yojana scheme, which aims to provide land ownership rights to rural people. The scheme will resolve property disputes and rural people will be able to access the loans on their property easily, and also it will provide more funds at the local level to the panchayats. Therefore, the correct answer is option D. Moving to the next question. Consider the following statements. National AI Portal of India is jointly developed by MIETY, that is Ministry of Electronics and IT, and Ministry of HRD, that is Human and Resource Development. CII and NASSCOM will jointly run this portal. So you have to identify which statement is incorrect. 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, neither 1 nor 2. So the correct answer is option C, that is both 1 and 2. Both statements are incorrect. India's National Artificial Intelligence Portal, called www.ai.gov.in, it has been launched by the Minister of Electronics and IT, Ravi Shankar Prasad, and Ministry of Electronics and IT industry have jointly developed this portal. This portal will be run by National E-Governance Division of Ministry of Electronics and IT and NASSCOM from the IT industry. The portal will act as one-stop digital platform for AI-related developments in India, sharing of resources such as articles, startups, investment funds in AI resources, companies and education institutions related to AI in India. A national program for youth, also called Responsible AI for Youth, was launched by the government to empower the youth to become AI ready and help reduce the skill gap while enabling youth to create meaningful social impact solutions. Therefore, the correct answer is option C. So friends, here we have covered the daily current affair quiz of 1st June 2020, and I hope you like this session. Keep following us and subscribe to our channel Pendulum IAS, and do not forget to press the bell icon to receive notifications, and keep preparing well. All the best. Thank you so much.